Tia Mowry is joining us now.
There she is.
Tia, salute to you. Salute to you.
Salute. Cheers.
And what are we drinking right here again?
So this is the Tia Nini. It's basically an espresso martini with coffee and vodka. But you said to do it with tequila.
Try it with tequila. It's really good. A couple things to clear up with Miss Tia, who I've happened to know for a long time.
Yes.
All these years, my girl's been Mowry. All of a sudden, she hits me with, by the way, I was talking to my dad, who was telling me it's really more Italian and it's got to be Mowry.
Yeah, Mowry.
It's Mowry. So I said, Mowry is like Maury Povich? She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Tia Mowry, for the record. Another thing, her dad, who's a sergeant in the Army, my cousin was under his command. Is that a small world or what?
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Said he was very cool.
That's
Said he was very cool, yes.
Yeah, my dad, he was a first sarge, and my mother was a drill sergeant.
Oh, so both of them.
Oh, yeah. I think
so you've been getting up early your whole life.
Man, yes, and
right?
still.
And doing your bed sheets. Your bed sheets are tucked in
yes,
tight.
definitely.
No, because they're early risers.
Very much so.
Right?
I wake up still at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Every morning, and my bed is really nice and clean.
Bounce
and
a
the
quarter
pillows,
off that.
There you go. There you go.
You've got a lot going on in your life.
I know.
Tell viewers what they're going to find when they turn into your reality show.
You know, lots of authenticity. It's unfiltered. It's raw. It's my journey after, you know, a huge change and a transition in my life. But yes, there will be tears, but there's also lots of laughter.
Yes.
I'm learning how to have more fun in life. So you'll see me get out of my comfort zone a little bit, do a little bit of dating.
Hey, good for you.
By the way, I know for a fact they are coming after Tia. I have friends that are trying to get set up with her.
Hey, so real talk though, what's the dating scene out like? How is it out? Is it hard in them streets right now?
You know, yeah, it's difficult, but hey, I'm gonna stay optimistic. You know, what's for me will not pass me by.
That's right.
So,
That's
and
right.
you are in charge.
There you
You're
go.
not
I'm the
searching
CEO.
for anybody.
I
yes.
am the CEO of my life. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not in the pick me, choose me girl era.
Nah, you do you and it'll come.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying right there. And I love that you're a TV mom. Jackée Harry.
Yes.
Who I love.
Yes.
She's on the show now. She's so sweet.
Yeah.
And so so talk about like the dynamics. What's she doing? And I know you have some other family in there as well.
Yeah, so I have, well, Jackée, she did an episode of the show, and she's always been so supportive. You know, I've known her ever since I was like 13 years old. So she's been around and giving me lots of advice. I also have my cousin on the show, Jerome, who's known me forever. And my nickname for him is he's basically my anchor. Like, he really keeps me grounded. And I trust his advice, and he's like my therapist. He's just full of wisdom and knowledge.
Good friend, family would have. Jackée just wants you out there. She's like, listen, you've got this.
Hunting season.
It's hunting season, is what she said.
Yeah.
Oh wow! And your son is 13.
Yeah, he's
so
13.
right?
Yeah.
And he don't want to be on camera, right? He's the one that don't want to be on camera.
No, I mean he's a teenager. You
right.
know.
I can't even ask my daughter, like, I got to screen everything if I want to post a pic.
No, you cannot. I told you
yeah.
that was coming.
Yeah,
No
and I
posters.
see her. She's like doing TikToks and Instagram with you, which I think is so cool. And people do
Occasionally.
that.
Right, well, but she quarterbacks that. So
Yeah,
as long
of
as she
course.
does it, it's fine.
But I mean, I think that's what's so beautiful is allowing your children to have a say, right? And allowing your children to have a voice. Just because they're young, it doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have an opinion. And so
you're right.
my son, he didn't want to be on the show, and I honored that. Now my daughter, on the other hand,
like, hello.
she is a ham. That girl, she's just so much fun. Yeah.
What's Halloween looking like at your house?
Oh my gosh, it's one of our favorite holidays of the year, should I say. We're all going to be dressed up as Monsters, Inc., you know, characters from that movie. Cree's going to be Sully. I'm going to be Boo.
I love Boo.
Yes, and my daughter's going to be Mike. And I was like, Cairo,
funny.
don't you want to be Boo? She was like, no, I want to be Mike. And she's the one that decides the theme of, you know, the costumes that we wear in the house. So
funny.
Monsters.
I can't wait for a visual of that.
Now before Sister, we all first really come to love you right there.
Yeah.
You were part of the pageant circuit Out in Texas, I heard, huh?
Give us first of all, I bet you nailed it.
That's a tough circuit out there in
That's
Texas,
hard.
too. And then I understand Jennifer Love Hewitt was also on there.
Yes.
Are you from Waco? Or by Waco? Because she's from Waco.
You can buy a good house
so
in Waco.
Waco is 30 minutes from Copper's Cove.
Where you're
and
from.
so where
Got it.
I'm from.
Got
and
it.
so the first pageant that I ever even heard of while living in Texas was called Rabbit's Fest. And
Rabbit's Fest. I love it.
Who doesn't want to win that?
Did you
and
win
she
a
was
rabbit?
in it.
She was in Rabbit's Fest?
She was in the pageant. I wasn't. My sister was, and she actually won the pageant. And that's how I remember her. And you know her name. So
funny.
when I saw her on television, you know, years
You
later,
said,
I was
"That's
like,
Miss Rabbit."
That's Jennifer Love Hewitt, Miss Rabbit. And we've since had this conversation.
That's funny.
So it's cool to see, you know, humble beginnings.
Yeah, look at little Texas there
I
stand
know,
up.
Look at you
Okay.
going.
Yeah.
Cheers to you, my
Congrats
friend.
on everything.
On
Nice
everything.
seeing you, sweetie.
Leading your
And
best
listen,
life.
check out Tia Mowry. My next act Fridays on WeTV at 9:30.